Okay, estranged parent moment. Let's just get into it. Let's just roll right in. I'm not even going to give you any sort of preparation for this one. Here we go.
It is Talk About It Tuesday, and on today's episode, who, um, this mom said, "What has changed in these children? My oldest is now posting TikToks saying I was abusive, insinuating I should unalive myself, and now sending me messages that she doesn't owe me. I'm at a loss for words. That doesn't even amount to how I currently feel. Um, I'm tired of asking what's happening with these kids because I know what's happening with them. They're disrespectful as they're disrespectful as and y'all have walked on eggshells for so long with them. They feel like they can talk to you like this. Social media clearly is a major part in this, as she said that her daughter is now making TikTok videos. I also had another mom said that her daughter has built a platform on YouTube telling lies that she was abused as a child, that she was treated poorly as a child, which was the furthest thing from the truth. It's social media. I said this before, I know we like to blame therapists, and I think bad therapists have a part in this also, but it's social media. It's also this age group from millennial down to Gen Z. Yep, I said it. Argue with your mama, not with me. But you want your mom to unalive herself, and then you have the audacity to put it on TikTok. That lets me know you want attention. You want attention, and again, you all want to create this echo chamber, which you already have, that continuously talks poorly about your parents and says things like this. This is absolutely disgusting. And let me warn you, adult kids, don't come in my comments with it because I'm not your mama. I keep telling y'all that. And the reason why this is happening continuously is because moms are around here walking on eggshells so much. You guys are tiptoeing around them so much. You have tiptoed around them so much. And even still, with them treating you the way that they are and saying the things that you are, you're still tiptoeing around them and still being cautious with their feelings when they don't give a damn about you. Who says that they want their parent to be unalive? You're trifling. And ma'am, I said this about your daughter. She's trifling. And I hope she has the days that she deserves, because you have to be some type of low to go on TikTok and post stuff about your mom that's not true. And then on top of that, say she should unalive herself. Yeah, that's diabolical. But couldn't be me. Anyway, grab my book.
Grab my book because she really cares about you. And she's decided that she's just going to believe anybody who says that the adult child is lying about abuse, because this is a pattern of behavior with her. And the projection, right? Social media is causing all this. And it's diabolical. I think what's diabolical is taking advantage of people's wounds for your own gain. That's what I think is diabolical. If she was doing anything in her content that was about, listen, this is what happened and you can live your life and I can show you the way, and let's also talk about the things that we need to do to help repair these relationships, and she was making money off of that, I would have no problem with that. Like, that to me is different. But she is capitalizing. You're walking on eggshells, you poor thing. Your child is lying about you. Instead of saying, well, were there things in there that hurt your adult child during their childhood? Maybe you need to take a look at that. And at the same time, let me tell you how to live a better life where maybe you're not obsessing over these things and getting the help that you need. But this is not what she does. She leverages these people's wounds, and it just frustrates me so damn much. Now her daughter has a YouTube channel. Oh, and it's, just the millennials, and I can't remember who else she said. I'm 59. So I'm not that. I'm not a millennial. I'm out here talking about it, and I know that there's other creators in my age group who are also talking about it. Am I lying too? Are we all just a bunch of liars? I think what really pisses her off more than anything, and it's the same thing that pisses off a lot of these parents and the ones who are behind the scenes going, uh-oh, I might be next, is that we have a vehicle to share our stories so that you cannot continue to victimize your children anymore. You're losing your supply and you're pissed off that the patterns of abuse are being exposed and that adult children are being encouraged to go to therapy and work through the things that have happened to them, been done to them. And then they're coming back in and they're different. They're asking questions, they're creating boundaries, they're asking for support. It's no longer a one-way relationship where they're just bowing down to that parent's needs and taking care of their parent's emotions, but they're actually looking for their parent to parent in a healthy, loving, and kind way. I think that's what really pisses her off. What do you think? What do you think about what this person has to say? She floors me every time I hear her. She gives me a lot to work with, unfortunately. If you're an estranged parent out there, be careful who you are attaching to and the messages that you're getting from people like this. This kind of messaging is really damaging. It's not helping you. You might think you're finding community through this person because they're giving you permission not to look at yourself. I can guarantee you, as long as you choose not to do anything differently, your estrangement will be set in stone. Is that what you really want? Oh, my adult child's never going to talk to me anyway. Well, don't you want to just be a healthier person who has the ability to be self-aware and take accountability whether or not your adult child comes back? Don't you understand that builds our self-esteem, leads to healthier relationships? And fun little fact, within the first 3 years, most estranged adult children, not all, there's no absolutes here, come back and give their parent an opportunity for repair. Because nobody actually really wants to be without their parents if there is any possibility that a relationship can happen. She's so nasty. I wish you the kind of day that you deserve. Well, hopefully she has the day she deserves. I'm not wishing it. Thanks for being here. If there's a creator that you want me to feature, please let me know. A lot of them have me blocked, unfortunately. I'm coming to realize that because people have been suggesting them and I can't find them. And there's no reason for it because I don't go after them, and even when I feature their content, as you see, I am blocking them out, changing their voices and things like that because I'm not looking to create more division. And I know I say this all the time, but somebody might just see this one video. I am not looking to create division. I am looking to help people heal, to provide support, and to be supported. Thanks for being here. I'll see you soon.